Alright, welcome back. This is episode number 42 of Let's Play Dragon Age 2. And, alright, we do have a couple companion quests, it looks like. Talk to Varric and Aveline. And then we have, of course, the main quest here. While we're here, I might as well...
Lady, I'm so sorry. Mistress Amel was a fine woman. Reminded me of my own mother. If there's anything I can do.
Thank you, Bodin. I appreciate the sentiment. Is this the letter from the Viscount? Yes. Sirrah Brelin Hawke, please come speak to me and only me in my keep. It is a matter of the utmost privacy and urgency, and I can trust it to no one else. Viscount Dumas. Alright, I'm going to accept that. And I'm not going to do it right away, though. Let's talk to Varric and... who else wanted to talk? Aveline, I believe. Alright, so let's... I'm going to take Aveline and... it sucks, we only have one healer. Alright, so for now, let's take Varric and Sebastian. And we'll change it up a bit before we do some other stuff, probably. I think it would be a good idea to have Anders for like the end of Act 2. Since there'll be some tough fights there, in all likelihood. Okay, so... Not going... Oh, that's right. Once again, companion quests are not on the map. Keep forgetting that. Alright, Varric, what's up? Oh, can I level him up? I can, yay. And Varric, according to my little notes here... Well, let's get his attributes done first. Give him some more cunning. Alright, he would like Marksman, followed by Bianca. This is Marksman, right? Should I put points in there? I guess so. Alright. Adding 2 bolts, so from 3 to 5? Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't want to give him too many abilities, so I'm not sure how much stamina he actually has to make it worthwhile.
And then Hawke tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Telling stories, I see.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. I hear you and the Riveni have something going. So, what's going on, Hawke?
Yeah, I think this will be like her.
Well, well, well. I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
Jealous of her,
It's the chest
Isabella.
hair, isn't it? Women can never resist my chest hair. Unfortunately, it's not to be. I'm spoken for.
Bianca stands in my way again, does she?
What can I say? She's the jealous type. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Isabella is a great girl, but I think you're likely to get hurt. By which I mean stabbed and left for dead.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so. What are you looking at?
Yeah, I don't think Brelin's the type that shies away from danger.
A Stark Haven called for its lost prince, Sebastian. Would you give up if the city has moved on?
Like Ferelden moved on after Caleb.
You've been reading.
It's a good tale. King Alistair is particularly inspiring. But I doubt that's how you see me. I don't intend to let anyone die restoring me to my place, Aveline. The risks are mine. And that will have to satisfy.
It was well said. I give you that. We'll see.
That's cool how even like the random companion conversations reference the choices you make in the first game and the fact that Alistair is king. Of course, Nora is too in our story, but it makes sense. I guess Alistair is like the king regent and she's the queen consort, even if she is the brains behind the throne. Alright. So, okay. I want to go here to talk to Aveline, but I guess I have to go here for both quests. Hopefully I still get a chance to speak with her. I assume I have to actually like talk to the Viscount to begin this part of the quest line. I'm excited. I'm really happy that we're about to begin the final part of Act 2. I think I had just enough time to like get back into the game
It's different here as captain. Feels like family.
Oh, how sweet. But yeah, now that I've played this for a couple more hours, I remember, most of what I was doing and what I was thinking at the time. And I'm excited to see how this whole Qunari thing turns out. All right, Aveline, get to talking.
Hawke, I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
Interesting. So how would she wouldn't get angry at Aveline. It's not Aveline's fault. I think this is the truth, but I think she'd probably say this one.
I have a smile on my face. That should be enough for most people.
That doesn't work on me. I knew her too. I want to think my mother was like her. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
Sure.
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice.
Oh.
I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
That's actually a really sweet story. I like they put that in there. Very thoughtful.
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawke. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
Well spoken. I like how your friends try to comfort you. That's nice. But I'm afraid we have graver matters to attend to. Beginning with the Viscount. I'm trying to remember what...
Good day, sir.
I remember pieces of this, but I don't really remember what the quest actually is.
We'll close it for the next 5 minutes and leave me in peace.
Suppose we're about to find out, though.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus.
Of course.
The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Qun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
I think I'm the cause of quite a bit of those deaths myself, and by defections he must mean the Talbashoth. Because no Qunari actually, well, I guess they do abandon the Qun in that sense and become mercenaries. But they don't, join up with the city guard or anything like that.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawke.
That's a good question. It's not his choice. I think Ferelden would be very much in favor of people making their own choices, even if the choice they make is to give up their choices by following philosophy as strict as the Qun.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
Yeah, I'm not sure how, like, she inspired him. I guess, you know, being brave and making his own choices, but again, Brelin would be like the antithesis of the Qunari way, which says submit by the rules and do everything the way the books say. It's not exactly her style.
He's your child. How fast can he be?
Oh.
Who knows? He might actually listen to you. No one else has dealt as closely with the Qunari. I hope he will see that we can be accepting and still be a proud citizen of Kirkwall. I wish we could all see that.
All right. We have a quest. How do you get out of here? There we go. All right, so yeah, let's change the party because might as well do it before I forget. Sebastian for Mr. Anders, and you know what? Let's take out Varric for Isabella. Mix it up a bit. And we want to go to the docks. Let me just, well, we'll go to the docks. And when we get there, I want to check and make sure there's no other quests. Wait, did I not go to the docks? Or is this like an intercept thing? This must be some kind of intercept.
Trap!
Oh, trap. Where's the trap? Where's the trap? Aha.
Done.
Good job. Okay. So we are going to assassinate, and then twin fangs, the thug leader,
Face me.
slice strikes, pinpoint strikes, whatever they're called. Build up that chain, and then we get to that guy. Probably didn't need to do that, but that's okay.
Helped a little bit.
Ooh. Helm of Isabella. Oh, this is the last piece of that armor set that I've actually sold the chest piece because it looks so stupid. Including the set bonus, it's actually I probably should have kept it, but I just didn't like the look of it. It was too piratey and not in a good way, because I think I actually am wearing, yep, the helm, the gloves, and the boots. It's just the chest, which I already sold to get rid of, but whatever. There'll be better armor in Act 3 anyway, so...
So was that anti-Qunari, anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
I thought there was a choice here, but both of these lead to the Qunari compound by the looks of it. Let's level up Isabella too. So, alright, according to my chart, Isabella, swashbuckler first, which is this one. So I don't think she wants to taunt. Stun chance could be cool. Does she use savvy? I don't. What do I have for tactics? Where's tactics? No. Well, I can do it that way, I guess. I do not have her programmed to currently use savvy, although I guess I could. Because she doesn't really have any sustain modes, right? What does savvy actually do? Oh, so it decreases her damage. And it would be -5 for +10. Still not that great. Her backstabs give stun her opponents. That could be cool. Let's go with that. Like I said, not worrying about it too much. Alright, let's do an autosave, and then... I don't know if we're going right to the Qunari compound, or if we're just going to the docks. Not entirely sure how that's going to work. So we do go right here. I guess you can still, like, leave, but... This is what we're here for, so...
You go
only way is
ahead.
forward.
I have something I should do.
I'll put it off if that's what you want, but I need a reason.
It's nothing, really. I'm sure we have plenty to do, and I don't want to interrupt too much.
I do actually remember why she says that.
You go ahead.
Now that she has said it.
I just remembered something.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hope the Arishok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
I don't see him anywhere.
Sarah Hawke.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Bars still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Converting the Viscount's son. His opposition will have a field day.
And?
The enemy of your enemy should be your friend?
I don't fear the whole of them together. And it is not my role to reject the free choice of Videthari. The son responded to his own demand of the Qun. He is neither my slave nor my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
Interesting. So we have conflicting stories here. It is hard to argue with them because, like, that's what she would say. It's his choice, but I think she would still want to hear that from his lips, and you try to talk him out of it and talk him into coming back voluntarily. What's the letter he's talking about? The plot thickens.
That probably could have been mentioned earlier.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would involve the Chantry?
No, but we know who would.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice.
Mother Patrice, that's
a
right.
Suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Don't make things worse by marching your men through the streets without cause.
This is cause. This is the last insult I will suffer, Hawke. I will be watching. The Videthari are of the Qun. This offense will have an answer.
I love this game. Bioware strength is definitely their storytelling. And the characters are interesting too. It's not just like, Qunari come, Qunari bad, Qunari invade city. Like there's actually like philosophy and difficult moral dilemmas, like with his son converting. And of course you could draw any number of real world parallels. It seems like both sides have their good sides and their dark sides. Alright, let's head to the Chantry at night. Let's see what this mess is all about. There's Seamus. Is he okay though? I don't remember this at all. Because he's praying. No, he's not okay.
Sarah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
Poor Seamus. Huh, I didn't remember that. I don't remember most of this, to be honest.
Are you mad? Your plans have fallen to outright murder?
The faithful know this has been building for a long time. Where Vonel incited, I reminded, in sermon and prayer. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
Great plan. Until people start dying in a war with the Qunari.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
Oh, poor fools. She's sending them to their deaths. She's not gonna be fighting, I bet you.
I'll kill you! Done and down.
Seems like the type of
Now you fall!
That's right, you heard me!
I like how the Templar is the mob leader. Oh, plenty of more. pretty much just peasants. No idea how to fight. And there's the revered mother.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
The young mother arranged all of it.
Don't you spout your Kunari filth. This is a hand of the divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Kunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
Love or hate the Kunari, a blind nug could see she took this too far.
No price is too much when we speak of eternity.
Eternity is long enough that we need not rush to meet it.
They deny the Maker.
Wisely put.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sirrah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
Uh-oh. Didn't see that coming either. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Or that. So it begins.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
Seems Patrice's actions are going to start a war.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
See, I wouldn't be comforting to him in his moment of sorrow, but that's not how I want to comfort him. And I'm afraid of what she's going to say with the look on the bright side, so I think I'm actually going to go with this one. This seems the most fitting.
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
It does. And I am no longer that person. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
Alright, and we have a new quest, to catch a thief, or was that a... No, new quest. Talk to Isabella at your Hightown mansion. And there is someone waiting at the mansion with important news. Is that Isabella or is it somebody else?
This won't exactly ease tensions. The Viscount's son and Kunari aggression, even if justified, it won't end. Hawke, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
So does everybody else, it seems. Isabella and possibly another person. That's the Dupuy estate. That's the Blooming Rose. Where is my estate? Fenris's is around here too. Merchant's Guild. Market. There, Hightown. Alright, that's Fenris's mansion. Harriman estate. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's there. I don't know. wherever it is lore-wise, I think we have to get to it by going out of the area. So it seems, at least. Yep, Hawke Estate.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
Are there any good seats left?
Hawke. The Arishok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention?
A little bit.
Real problem.
I heard Arishok and die. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Canary.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying, maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
This is so cool. Like, your party members actually have a role in the plot. They're not just like part of your merry traveling band that play the same role in the plot that you do. They actually have their own roles to play in the plots. For all the flaws in Dragon Age 2, there are also a lot of things I really enjoy about it.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Lots of questions.
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
Did I ask this one? I'm pretty sure I did.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
Oh, it matters.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Canary?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter,
But
they're
how
still
many
criminals.
more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
Right. You'd think the Arishok would respect that as well, that just because people want to convert to the Qun doesn't mean they're not responsible for their previous actions.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Canary aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
I was scared there because when I said that, like, there was a choice thing. Interesting as well that this is a check and an X and not just two choice icons. It's almost as if they want you to help Isabella first. So, if it was me in there personally, I think I would want to deal with the Arishok because that's... I mean, this is a threat to one person and Isabella she knows how to handle herself anyway. Whereas this is a threat to the peace of the whole city, which is already very fragile. However, Brelin, being Brelin, I think would be much more inclined to help Isabella as a first priority. So that's what we're going to do.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawke. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a low-town foundry.
Back to the foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawke that much.
Alright. So we have a new quest, or an updated quest. Alright, deal with Isabella's concerns first, which is to catch a thief. Alright, let's go
Good
to
to
the
see you
foundry.
again, sir. May I say again how thankful?
Yeah. Definitely want Isabella, and... I'm gonna keep the same party for now. We can change it up later. Who else did I take? Varric? It was Varric. No, it was Anders. This is probably my best party right now. And I might just go ahead and keep them through the end of Act 2, and then I can always change it up afterwards. Alright. Interesting that we start here. I bet we're going to be ambushed. Should probably do a quick save in that case. And let's summon my good old puppy. And pop some crow venom. Get rid of this too.
You
Called it. That's why I couldn't drive it off the quick bars, because I was in combat. Dog roll. Interesting. Oh, we're fighting Mobari. Dog v dog.
One more for me.
How can I use any special abilities? Are they just a bug? I guess not letting me use any of them, and I'm not sure why. Am I missing a dagger being equipped? I can use precise strikes, but I can't use anything else. What does it say? It doesn't say anything. Well, there's that. Alright then. I have 2 daggers. I don't know. Not sure what the deal is there. Have plenty of stamina.
Justice doesn't let me get drunk anymore. I kind of miss it.
Qunari.
Hold! You will surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid relic.
Sten is a rank, I remember. See, I still can't. Why can't I use it? Oh, wait. What is this? No, it's the pause. I honestly don't think about the quick bar, I guess. Does it think I'm not in combat? Why can't I use... Is it bugged?
Me. I stand for all of us.
I honestly have no idea why I can't use any of these, so... If I can use that one, I can't use any of the others, though.
No! Taunter mage!
Can Isabella?
If the Arishok asks why we killed his men, we'll say it was an accident.
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Aha.
You kept this from me.
I didn't want to bore you with the messy details, that's all. The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
And they can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
That's cool. They bring those 2 random plots together to kind kind of make that twist. So that's why they're really here, searching for this book. It makes sense too. In a lot of ways, the Qun is similar to Islam, and in that case, this book of their prophet would be like finding writings from Muhammad. Obviously, they would do anything to recover it. Alright, so let's ask a little more about it.
How did you steal the relic from the Canary?
The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Canary. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Canary was the hard part.
Funny how one little crime can spiral into all this, a practical war.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Why does Castian
Why
want
can't
it,
this
though?
be as easy as you?
Was Castian hired by the Qunari to retrieve it? Or is he working for somebody else? Maybe another buyer who wants it? I guess there are probably a lot of people who want a relic of that worth. Yeah, well, maybe that's what I'm asking.
Why would anyone besides the Canary want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Canary for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Canary morale. That's probably what the mages want.
Could use it as a bargaining chip as well. So that's who Castian works for.
How did you steal the relic from the Canary?
Oh,
the Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. Getting the relic was easy.
Did I ask all these things?
Getting away from the Canary was the hard part.
I think I asked that one instead of this one.
I thought you and the Canary were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Canary dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Sounds like the Canary take their reading very seriously.
Is there anything the Canary don't take seriously?
Fair point.
Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arishok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castian off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
Interesting. So this is a big choice. The right thing to do here is very, very clear. See, I'd rather just give it to the Qunari and help her fight off Castian. But... see, I kind of think she might actually leave you if you refuse to help her here. Like, it's that, which I hope is the case, because that makes the decision really important. Luckily, even though I'm very torn and would actually lean towards this one, once again, Brelin would do anything to help a friend, so...
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really?
Sorry, Aveline.
I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once.
Don't make us regret it.
Come on, we've no time to waste.
Kind of surprised Aveline is going along with it, but I guess maybe she's needed for the part of the plot.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Coastland will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite.
A toss, Canary!
Guess we have a bit of a three-way rumble
He's
here.
getting away!
Isabella!
Well, we can take care of this. Aveline friendship, interesting. Can't have to... Hey, my abilities are back. Sweet, okay. I guess the zone transition fixed it, whatever that was. Stun is a lot of... Whoa, and I'm stunned. I guess there is only 3 of us, which really sucks. Oh, that was the wrong ability. Oh, that... yeah, okay. Whoops. Let's do a miasma flask.
Stand down! Must finish this.
Now we're on the stone.
This goes on too long! Finish it!
Any more? Gauntlets of the Ashad, not that good. Alright, guess it's just the 3 of us now. Let's do another save. Well, 4 of us if you include Carver here.
Watch your step!
Where? I know there's a trap, I just don't know where. A couple silvers. It's like the game thought I was out of combat, so I couldn't use any of my combat abilities, even though I was clearly punching things, or stabbing things. Are we supposed to be leaving now, I guess? I think we're supposed to be leaving.
I don't like the looks of this.
But I do want to disarm that trap, because that's what I do. And search for loot, because loot's good too. Ooh. Upgrade for Isabella. Very cool. If we can ever find her again.
Trap!
Aha. Good call. Wonder if I didn't get any experience from that, so I guess it's a different kind of trap. Which is unfortunate. We'll worry about those later. I was wondering if there was a second one. Guess that answers that. Poor Anders. Alright. Not much of a point of having traps there, though, because there's no combat there. I wonder if I should go outside now. Yeah, let's go a little bit further. Get their loot. Isabella's letter. Dear Hawke, I have the relic and I am gone. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You've been a loyal ally, but this is best for us both. You promised me the relic, and I know you'll fight Castillon for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand. Isabella. So I hope I didn't make the wrong choice, and by doing that, drive her away instead of keeping her here. But
she took it. That bitch-born whore.
I feel like she'll take it either way.
Now we get to deal with the Arishok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
Not one to mince words, I see. Alright. So, where's the compound? Not here, it's at the docks. Alright, to the docks. So, and we have some more dog lords. Yeah, we can't reach as our party. I wonder if we could stop by like the hanged man and get somebody else, but that's okay. Well, I don't know, maybe we should. So I don't know when Isabella comes back, if she does come back. So I don't want to do the whole remainder of Act 2 with only a 3-man party. Although it's definitely doable. You can solo this game if you really want to. You can probably solo it on the higher difficulties if you're really good at what you're doing.
One less to worry about.
Alright. This is a dead end. Does it have a... There's a mark, but not an area transition. Alright, so let's level up these two. And we'll give her some more strength this time so she can use better equipment. And we decided what she wanted. She already has all those. Kind of running out of stuff to give her, I think. Bodyguard. Actually, that could be pretty good. But I think she already has a lot of sustains. What do we have her set to use? Immovable, shield defense. Basically those two. Immovable and shield defense. Alright, so might as well buff unmovable then to be unstoppable. And Brelin, of course, wants more cunning. Okay, this is when we get to the hard part, because all the obvious talents I have now chosen. So at this point it becomes a little more... You get a little more of a choice what you want to do. And I think I decided, let me find my little spreadsheet here, that I wanted to go with some more stuff from the Shadow Tree. Like, do I ever go for Predator? Doesn't seem to be. What about Decoy? Not really with the build I'm going for. Inconspicuous is good, though. Why is that good, though? Unless you're going for Predator or Shadowy Veil. I don't really see a reason for it. It's basically a detaunt. Which could be useful for sure. But blindside, back to back. If I never choose Decoy or Predator, then I'm not really sure I want that one. I didn't want Murder or Preparate. I don't think I wanted Lacerate. That's Archery. I mean, Rush is kind of cool, but it's more of a fun ability, I think. Fatiguing Fog. I gave that to some of my allies, but I didn't really want that for myself. I have everything in the Assassin tree, which is the cool tree. I definitely wanted to go for Shadows, because I wanted Pinpoint Precision and Disorienting Criticals, yeah. What's back-to-back? Oh, there we go. And I guess we need that. Why do we need that? For follow-through? That's why we're going for follow-through. Okay. Because, yeah, that stamina regeneration is really nice. Although, I haven't actually had that many stamina problems, but maybe that's because I need more attacks. I don't know. Either way, that's why I decided to go with before, so I'm going to stick with what I was thinking and go with that. Either way, though, I think this is probably a pretty good stopping point. So when we come back, we're going to try to pick up a 4th party member if we can. And then we'll head to the Qunari compound. And hopefully we can barter some kind of deal before the entire city is engulfed in war.